Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's me again, Lily. Okay, it's me, Lily. Okay, I'm here to do the Gemini portion of the reading now. I'm doing an all signs reading. So check out your other signs if you haven't seen your sign as yet. If you haven't seen it, it's uploading, but I'm doing all the zodiac signs. Okay, so if you haven't seen it as yet, if it hasn't been uploaded to my channel as yet, it will be. So stay tuned. Okay, so this reading is for Gemini. Okay, my beautiful Geminis out there. So this is your reading for today. Whatever comes out, I'm taking, whether it's a love situation I'm feeling strongly, work situation, a family situation, whatever it may be, I'm just taking it. And I'm going to be using the Realist Oracle Tarot deck with you guys, Oracle deck. Okay, I did this for my all singles reading. So check out that reading too. I did an all singles reading. And I used these oracles, which were awesome, in my opinion. And this is by Kendra Austin. So you can get this at Barnes & Noble. And most likely it's on Amazon as well. Okay? So, Realist Oracle for Gemini. What is it that Geminis need to know at this time? What is it that Geminis need to know at this time, Spirit? What is it that Geminis need to know at this time? What is it that Geminis need to know at this time? Okay. What is it that Geminis need to know at this time, Spirit? What is it that Geminis need to know at this time? Okay. We have two cards. These cards are long, kind of hard to shuffle, but they have good messages. So, at the bottom of the deck, we had all is fair. Okay, so some of you may be dealing with a legal situation at this time. Maybe this could be a court case, custody, child custody matter. It could be maybe a criminal case that you may be dealing with at this time. Something in regards to a family situation. This could also speak of a marriage. Maybe you guys are going through a separation, a divorce at this time, and you're still waiting for the proceedings to happen, the final end result of that to occur. So that's that for some of you. And then we have solitude. Maybe some of you are in hermit mode at this time, going within, getting more knowledge. This person has a book in their hands. Okay. Then we have daydreaming, 22. So some of you may be daydreaming at this time, maybe daydreaming about your future potential goals that you seek to have for this year or for this new month coming up. And you're just fantasizing of maybe you're just wanting to get away from the life that you're in now. Maybe you're going through a situation where your life or your living situation, your environment is very chaotic at this time. And you kind of want to just float away from it at times. You just want to get away from all that chaos. You just want to be free from it. So you kind of go into periods where you just kind of drift off and just kind of want to get away from the outside noise, all the chaos that may be going on around you at this time. Then we have stuck, 48. So this is like strong, like 8 of swords, 9 of swords energy, where you're feeling like this is speaking more of like a mental thing for me. Maybe you guys feel mentally stuck at this time. You feel restricted. You feel like you can't move. You feel like you're kind of stuck in a jar like this, right? You feel like you don't have no choice. This person's not making no effort, okay? So they're not making an effort to get out of the jar. So maybe some of you are feeling depressed at this time too. This could be speaking of depression. So I'm going to just give brief overall analysis of what all these cards mean, but that's what intuitively I got from these cards. So we got 10 for the first card, which is solitude, okay? This is an earth sign card. It says alone time. Find comfort in your own energy again, a process that requires emotional isolation. Do not mistake your alone time for loneliness. Spirit is creating distance from the desires, expectations, and ideas of others so you can identify your own. Get into hermit mode. Didn't I just say that in the beginning? Get into hermit mode. So some of you are in hermit mode at this time. Okay, so daydreaming, number 22. Okay, so 22 for Gemini. It's an air sign, okay? It's an air card. Air signs. your card. It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, all the air signs. Vision board, dream journal. Once your most ambitious dreams come to fruition, it's time to set out in pursuit of new ones. Consulting your dreams is a fierce reminder of why the daily routine is worth it. Being too grounded in the less glamorous keeps us stagnant, apathetic, and even depressed. This card calls you to use dreams to plan for the future, okay? So some of you are stuck in a pattern of negative thinking, and you need to get out of it. You need to get unstuck, okay? You need to figure out a way, either through therapy, speaking to a loved one that is, has your best interest at hand, that can help provide some clarity. A life coach, people don't use those things anymore, but it's very strong. It's a very important thing to have. Look into what your insurance covers. I mean, you don't even know what your insurance benefits have. And maybe that's something that you could use. Maybe if it's like a gym membership. Some of you have insurance plans where there's a gym membership that you could utilize for a certain amount of time. Utilize it. Maybe you need to get your mind off of things by exercising at this time, spending more time on fitness and mental well-being, doing yoga, doing meditation, things of that nature, going into periods of seclusion with this hermit mode, with the solitude, So work on that stuff, guys. So we have 48, stuck. So this is another air sign card. It's talking about stagnating, plateauing, feeling trapped, second-guessing decisions, hard time making a decision. This card suggests it is time to make a final decision to either stay where you are or make a drastic change for the better. Remember that not choosing is a disempowered choice. Trust yourself to make the right call with the information available to you and move forward. Okay? So it's time to free yourself now. It's time to make a plan and start getting the ball rolling. Okay? So these are beautiful messages. So for those of you who are going through something like that, I hope you guys find some clarity and some peace of mind. And then I'm going to do the Cosmic Oracle deck. I'm going to do tarot for you guys too. So just wait for it. It's coming. Okay, so the Cosmic Oracle deck, okay? What is coming for Gemini? What is coming for Gemini? Some of these cards are turned over. What is coming for Gemini, Spirit? What is coming for Gemini? What is coming for Gemini? What is coming for Gemini, Spirit? Sorry, guys. What is coming for Gemini? What is coming for Gemini? What is coming for Gemini? Okay. One more card, maybe. Okay, good. Okay, so the bottom of the deck was someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. So this could be, speaking of third-party energies, if you're in a love situation. So that's for some of you, not all of you. Like I said, take what is yours, leave the rest. You might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces at this time. You Geminis, okay? Or the situation might involve a water sign. Moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. So maybe some of you are uprooting. Maybe you guys are just like leaving your home, maybe looking into other homes or new living situations at this time. Like the card says, it might be moving in with a partner. Maybe you're a little bit hesitant about it because you're a person who's more, closed off. You like your alone time. You don't really like to be around people all the time. Yeah, you definitely have your times. I know how Geminis could be, where sometimes you do like to be around people. You like to be social and all that good stuff. And there's times where you just want to be left alone. You want to daydream. You want to be in your period of solitude to be able to do whatever you want. Netflix and chill, things like that. And you don't really want to have someone to be responsible for. Because sometimes whenever you're living with somebody else, there's a responsibility that you have to worry about. You have to worry about somebody other than yourself. So moving in is a really big step for some of you, okay? And then we have distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant at this time, okay? So maybe there's some emotional distance because they're saying that some of you guys are in solitude. Choose whatever energy applies to you. Maybe it's your partner whose feelings like they need to be in solitude at this time. Okay, so maybe there's a lot of emotional distance. I felt a lot of strong mental energy here and emotional energy. So I'm feeling that this is more of an emotional distance. This could speak of long-term or a long-distance relationship that you're dealing with at this time as well, where you feel like obviously there's a lot of great distance between you guys physically. And there's also emotional distance because maybe you don't talk as often because someone's busy or both of you are very busy with work and other obligations in your life. So it kind of, you guys are not really consistent enough with one another. Maybe you guys are not making enough time to FaceTime, text each other throughout the day, find out, hey, how you doing? What's up? Is everything good? I haven't heard from you in a few days. Maybe you guys need to reach out a little bit more. Show the person that you're emotionally involved with or, romantically involved with that they mean something to you. Okay? So that's distance. And then patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. Okay? So patience, it seems like a lot of you are being patient at this time, but a lot of you seem to be in your head, which could also be a level of stagnation where you're not moving forward because you're too much like thinking about the what ifs, the what ifs, the what ifs, the what ifs. And I know air signs are known. They're known for being in their head all the time, overthinking, overanalysis paralysis. So some of you guys just need to get up out of this jar, like I said. Get out this jar, get out your little hermit mode, get out your little bubble, and stop thinking about things that are probably self-defeating and start thinking about the future, that good things could come your way as long as you start breaking free of the negative energies and start embracing what could possibly happen, what good could possibly happen. Hey, if I move in or get a little bit closer to a partner, maybe I'm a little bit emotionally avoidant at this time. Maybe if I do decide to open my heart again in a love situation, maybe it might end up being prosperous, because sometimes your thoughts and your beliefs could cause things to fail. So if you're already thinking, hey, I had a bad situation in my past and this person did something that was similar to the person in my past, you could say, yeah, it's a red flag, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad person or they might not be a good candidate for love. You have to make sure that there's consistent signs of red flags. You don't want to stay around for too long to have the red flags. I'm not saying that, guys. But if you see more than one red flag where it's very concerning, then move forward. Move on. This could be move on, create distance, and just move on to do what you got to do and be patient. Things will come in time. But you have to do work on yourself in the meantime as well. You can't just sit there and expect good things to come your way. You got to heal from the traumas from your past as well. Okay, so Gemini. What does Gemini need to know at this time, Spirit? What does Geminis need to know at this time? I had the deck backward. What do Geminis need to know at this time? All right, we have the Knight of Swords. What do Geminis need to know at this time? Ace of Swords, air energies. What do Geminis need to know at this time? What do Geminis need to know at this time? What do Geminis need to know at this time? What do Geminis need to know at this time? Okay, we have the Emperor. What do Geminis need to know at this time, Spirit? Okay, a lot of cards came out. Okay. We have the Death card. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Hierophant. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so a lot of cards came out for you guys. So I guess I wanted to tell a story. Okay, so there's a lot of air energy. First and foremost, you guys came out first, air signs. So the Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Emperor, which is Aries, fire sign, the Death card, Scorpio. The Eight of Cups, I believe it's water sign. Hierophant is the Taurus. It's mainly a sign for Taurus, but it's earth sign. The Six of Cups is water energy, I believe. Five of Cups and the Queen of Cups, water energy as well. So it seems like somebody is running away from disappointment at this time. They're escaping it. They're moving forward. They're no longer looking at they're no longer looking at the disappointment from their past. They're trying to just continue to move forward. And maybe sometimes, like I said, probably being avoidant of a situation at this time. Maybe it was too hurtful. They don't really want to acknowledge it too much, okay? So somebody's seeking a new start with this Ace of Swords, or seeking some clarity with the Ace of Swords. But in this situation, it looks like they're seeking a new start, and they're on a way to moving forward quickly, okay, with this Ace of Swords. Someone's trying to regain control of their life with the Emperor, okay? They want to take control of their life. They want to be the boss. Maybe you are starting a new business as well, or looking into other job opportunities at this time because you feel stagnated in the career that you're in, and you're looking into other job potentials with this energy as well, I'm sensing. So you're trying to take more leadership role in your life at this time. Something is coming to an end with the Death and Rebirth card, okay? So maybe you just recently exited a relationship, you just ended a relationship, and you're kind of like transitioning now. You're trying to transform. And this doesn't mean just like death, like literal death. This means like transformation as far as a cycle ending with something and a start of a new cycle with someone else or by yourself, right? This could speak of independent change. Maybe you're starting to acknowledge things that went wrong in your past that was a repeated cycle. Oh, I was constantly in my head all the time. I kept self-sabotaging. I want to get out of that energy. I want to move forward and, continue on with the year in a better mind frame, being more the boss of my situation from my past. Like, this is speaking of past energy. In the past, I used to be a certain way. Maybe I was a little bit more guarded, not open to love as much. I was very cautious, but now I want to take control. I want to be confident in moving forward with this rebirth. I want to have a different year. I want to have a different sense of self this year. And then we have the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from disappointment. Something was very disappointing in the past. You're trying to leave it all behind. You still have some emotions attached to it, but you're acknowledging that you need to move forward. Okay, this is a sense of acknowledgement. You know that something needs to continue to go on, and you're walking away. You're leaving it behind. Hierophant. Maybe some of you were in a commitment, okay? Maybe you were in a commitment. This could be speaking of a marriage, or in a new start in a marriage, or maybe you're disconnecting from a marriage at this time. This could also mean a new start with a higher level of commitment. Maybe you met someone where you're the person's thinking of, marriage with you. They made it be known that they want to be married because they want to move in with you, things like that. So there's a higher level of commitment that somebody is seeking at this time. So that's probably a new start that you're embarking on as well. Maybe you have some trepidations about it, but you're willing to try maybe to make it work. You have some hope about the situation with the star at the top of the picture of the tarot card, as you can see. Okay, so you're taking control of your past with the Six of Cups. This speaks of the past. It could be a past life situation or a family situation, and you're taking control. Maybe you're a new father, for instance, right? You became a new father. You just welcomed a new child, or you're expecting a new child. You realize you had to step your game up. You had to be more of a man. You had to make more time for the family. You know that there's a lot more responsibilities now, that when you have a child, some of the old ways that you had of being secluded and being on your own and wanting your alone time is no longer going to be. So that's causing a state of like anxiety, some depression, of course, with the Five of Cups, because you know that there's going to be a rebirth. There's going to be a transformation. There's going to be something new coming in that you would have to prepare for. And you have to kind of like emotionally set yourself free from old ways with this Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups energy. You see how her hands are kind of surrendering? Her hands are up like this, and she's looking up to the sky. She's like, okay, God, I surrender. So this is that energy as well. Someone's surrendering. Someone's very spiritual at this time. They're very in tune with their emotions. They're dealing with their emotions at this time. Maybe you are very emotional as well. Maybe you're still dealing with a grief situation from something that happened in your past, or something that you're currently going through with this Five of Cups. So after ending, there's a rebirth. I just strongly feel like there's going to be a strong rebirth as long as you excel with this Emperor energy. You move forward with this Knight of Swords. This was the first card out the deck. Keep moving forward. Don't look back. Keep moving forward. Keep continuing to prosper. Keep communication open. Be the boss. Take control of your life. And new beginnings are coming in, okay? The bottom of the deck after the Queen of Cups was Ace of Cups. So there's a new beginning that's going to start with this Ace of Cups. So welcome it, acknowledge it, and know that it's there. And, be open with your emotions. Acknowledge them. That's what I strongly feel. I feel like there's a lot of closed off energy with some of you Geminis emotionally. And you need to start opening up and just seeing what could happen and stop being so scared about what the future could possibly hold. Just take a leap of faith, Just try and see what happens. And if it doesn't happen, oh well, okay? Life doesn't end. As long as it's not going to kill you, continue to just move forward, learn from experience, and continue to move forward, like I said, okay? So I hope that helps, and I hope there's a message for all you guys, anybody who's watching, cross watchers as well. And this is for Gemini.